Welcome to episode 97 of the Family Geekery podcast. I'm Amber.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Chris.
And today, we're going to throw it back to...
What are we throwing it back to?
1979.
What?
I don't know. It just seemed like a good year to throw it back to. Don't you remember 1979?
No. Do you remember 1979?
Crystal clear.
Are we keeping that?
Yeah, are we throwing it back to something else besides that?
I don't know how many episodes ago we did this, but we casted cartoon characters as the X-Men. And this week we're going to do the same thing, but with the Avengers.
That's right. So that was so much fun when we did that before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we figured, hey, if it was fun before, it'll definitely be fun again.
For sure.
Fun for us, at least. Not as fun as going back to 1979.
True.
I don't know if I want to go to 1979.
You could vote for Reagan.
I don't know if I want to go back to 1979.
All right, before we throw it all the way forward to today, what else do we have to do?
Geeky week, geeky week.
Oh, that was different this time.
Weeks.
It was different.
I hate change. Don't do it.
Trying out something new. Who's going to kick it off?
Sure, I'll go. My geeky week involved Valorant, which I haven't played in like 2 years, so it was cool to get back to that. There's a lot of new agents that I have not unlocked, so that's what I'm working towards. And then, I don't know if this is geeky, but Taylor Swift's new album. I'm pretty geeked for it.
Oh my god.
Taylor Swift new album.
Did she drop it early?
She dropped it at midnight.
Oh, I just remember I thought it was supposed to be closer to my birthday.
Mm-mm.
But okay, whatever.
But 31 songs.
Yeah, that's kind of a lot.
I think she forgot your birthday.
Dang it.
She probably thought she was dropping it on your birthday as a present to you, but she got it off.
By a week.
Yep.
So that's it for me.
How about you, Amber?
I watched the movie Robots. The cartoon.
Robots?
Yeah.
Nice.
An oldie, but a goodie.
That Will Smith? Who was that?
No. It was the one with the cartoon with Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. That's right.
Yeah.
Will Smith was a shark.
Yes.
Okay.
Will Smith was... No, he was not a shark. He was a fish.
Oh, okay. That's right.
In the shark movie, yes.
I'm getting all my cartoons mixed up. It's a good thing we're not talking about cartoons this week.
Yeah, totally. But I just, for some reason, saw that was on, like, HBO or something. So I just watched it. And that was pretty much it. I was sick this week, so I did a lot of laying down.
Nothing geeky about that.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give you an off week. You'll have to come back full geek next week.
What'd you do?
I did enough geek for both of us.
I finished Fallout.
Okay, there you go.
There, I beat you guys.
Yay.
I did the coolest thing. I watched the coolest thing.
I'm almost done. There's some good stuff that we need to talk about, you and me.
Yeah.
Don't want to spoil anything here.
Danny, you need to finish it.
On it.
Keep watching. It's so good. And it made me want to play the Fallout games. And I have Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 on Steam. So I loaded them up. I updated my Steam Deck and started downloading them, but haven't played it yet.
Nice.
Okay, your turn now.
All right, so let's see. I've watched some Fallout also. Speaking of Fallout, remember last week we were talking about it, right?
Yeah.
Episode. We talked about how the Fallout series was originally kind of influenced by a movie called A Boy and His Dog. Well, that
No.
what we did.
Okay.
Reference
Someone
episode
wasn't listening.
96. So, A Boy and His Dog, featuring a very young, I don't know, like 18, 19-year-old Don Johnson actor, and his
Don't know
dog,
him.
who talks to him throughout the whole movie. But very B movie, I guess. But it's available
Obviously.
to watch for free on Prime right now, so you can watch that. I watched the first half of it so far. Interesting note. This is why I'm bringing it up. He talks to his dog. I mentioned that, but the first thing he calls him, and I don't know if he's just being derogatory towards him or if that's his name. He calls him dog meat.
Ah.
Mm.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
So the whole Fallout universe is confusing to me. How many dog meats are there? Because they call the dog in the show dog meat, but they call the dog in Fallout 4 dog meat, and Fallout 4 is a different place and different time as the TV show.
Right. Same universe, but different time and place.
And then Magic the Gathering has a dog meat commander.
Maybe
Who
dog meat
knows?
was the common name back then. Like Fido. But yeah, so I watched a little bit of that. It is a little hard to get through, but it's good at the funny parts. The whole premise is just an asinine. I guess that's the best way I can put it. But besides that, let's see. I played 3 newish AAA games, and there's a reason.
Wow.
There's a reason why I played 3. That's because I went to GameStop and they had the buy 2 get 1 free deal going on, and I had a gift card, which I never feel good about holding on to one of their gift cards because sometimes there's problems with them. So I wanted to get something in my hand for it
I thought you were going to
ASAP.
say we don't know how long they're going to last.
Well, that too.
Oh.
So I picked up a couple PS5 games in alphabetical order: Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, Hogwarts Legacy, and Spider-Man 2.
Nice.
So I played 1 hour each of them. Actually set up a timer on my phone and played 1 hour. And I'm actually making a video about this on YouTube, but this is a sneak preview. Just to see how much of the story you get through and what you actually get to do. Like, do you get to start controlling your character within that first hour? Because that's not always a given for some of these games with a lot of story.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting about where you land at the 1 hour mark in each of these games, as if the designers are like, okay, we need to get this much done by that 1 hour mark or we're going to lose their interest. So that was kind of a neat little experiment. And all 3 games so far, worth the first hour. I asked the employee at GameStop, hey, you know anything about these? And she said, the Avatar game, a lot of people have said that it's just like Horizon Zero Dawn, but set in the world of Pandora. I was like, well, there's nothing wrong with that. And then they said Hogwarts Legacy starts off really good, but gets a little grindy. I was like, well, that's every game. And then Spider-Man 2, I don't think needs any explanation. I think that's considered a masterpiece by just about everybody. So glad to finally get my hands on that, and got a good deal on them. So I'll enjoy playing those through.
Nice.
Cool.
Other than that, I've been building my Fallout shelter. Slow and methodical. I am getting all the infrastructure lined up correctly, keeping everybody, well fed. Danny,
Hey.
got to keep the humans fed. And going through some of the quests. The quests are really fun.
The quests are fun.
So I've been playing with that.
Do you have designated people to be your defenders?
Yes, I got 2 people.
Nice.
I've got designated people to be both my radio people,
Yeah.
since they need a high charisma, and they're also my repopulators.
Your baby making people. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Baby making.
Classic.
What they call it in Fallout. What they called?
Exploding.
No. No. When she was first introduced to her betrothed husband, they said we were trading such and such, and a breeder. he was termed a breeder. So I've got 2 breeders who also have an awesome radio show, and they broadcast 24 hours a day in their nightwear.
Yeah, exactly.
And this would be a completely strange statement if you've never played the game, but it makes perfect sense if you have played the game.
But do you have a barracks right next to the radio station to minimize the amount of time it takes for them to make a baby and get back to broadcasting?
It's not right next to it, no, but it is 1 floor away. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Busy with the geek stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We had a topic for this week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the topic. How are we going to do this? Are we going to call out a character and then all 3 of us talk about it again? Is that how we did it before?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the characters that we have that we're going to talk about are Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Black Widow, Thor, Ant-Man, Wasp, and Nick Fury. And who should we start with? Should we just go in that order?
Yeah,
sure.
That sounds good.
Okay. So my first one for Captain America is number 1 from Codename Kids Next Door. It makes more sense once I tell you who my Iron Man is, because I picked a character for Iron Man, and then I was like, well, I need another bald kid to be Captain America so they can butt heads. And also, number 1 is a pretty good leader, and Captain America is always a good leader. And yeah, I don't know. It was just that it felt right to me, even though he's British. He's Captain America.
Cool. I'm not familiar with that character, but I'll have to look it up.
You don't remember Codename Kids Next Door?
I remember the show, but I don't remember number
he's the bald,
1.
He's the bald one.
I didn't remember a British person being in that show.
Okay, Danny?
Mine for Captain America is Buzz Lightyear, because I feel like they have similar leadership skills, and I feel like Buzz Lightyear is very confident and he wants to be the leader. Even though Woody is the leader, he kind of takes over. And yeah, so I thought they both had that aspect.
And Chris Evans plays him in the Buzz Lightyear movie.
Yeah, same commanding voice.
He does?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then the new one, not yeah.
And Lightyear, yeah. I
I
forgot
didn't know that. I just I'm that good, I guess.
Yeah. Pulling out of your subconscious.
Now that you mentioned that, I think we could make a complete superhero team out of the Toy Story characters.
Yeah.
I have another one on the list.
I didn't know we were doing movie characters. I just stuck with TV shows.
TV cartoons.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did all
That's okay.
cartoon characters.
That's fine.
I think they're all on the table. So I went with He-Man.
Okay.
Blonde hair, big and strong, and he was just a mild-mannered Adam until he got the Sword of Power. And then he got big and strong. Nothing, I guess he is the leader of the masters of the universe, I guess. I don't know. But I struggled with a couple of these, and He-Man was just the first person that came to my mind. Big and strong, used to be small.
Nice.
Cool.
All right, next is Iron Man. So this one I was quite proud of. I picked Tommy Pickles from from Rugrats.
Tommy Pickles.
So hear me out.
Oh.
He's got the screwdriver.
Yes,
So
in his
he's
diaper.
a very crafty little guy.
Or in his diaper.
And so I don't know. I just thought it'd be really funny for a baby to be in the Iron Man suit.
That would be cool.
And he's a crafty guy. He I'm sure he'll grow up to be a strong and powerful inventor.
I could totally see that in one of their little imagination scenes.
Yeah, right? So that's why I wanted, I saw Tommy Pickles. I was like, awesome. Now I need a bald kid to like go at it with him to like, I don't know, just seeing them bicker would probably be really funny. Tommy Pickles in number 1.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. For my Iron Man, I have 2. The
What?
first one is Jimmy Neutron because he's a smart kid. He invents things and all that. So I thought that was a pretty good one. And my second one I thought was just funny. Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Because she's already a robot.
Because she's a robot.
Nice.
Nice.
So I went the route of forgetting about the suit and just thinking about the personality.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought the only character in cartoons that would be anywhere close to as full of himself would be Johnny Bravo.
Oh.
Mm.
Johnny Bravo from Cartoon Network, I guess.
Yeah.
But he fancies himself a ladies' man. He's very confident in himself. All he needs is some suit of armor.
Nice.
That's good.
So next up we have Hulk. And I didn't want to duplicate any of my answers from last time. So I at first was like, oh yeah, Ben Tennyson would be perfect as the Hulk. Because he already turns into aliens and stuff. But then I realized I picked him last time. So instead I have Jake the dog as my Hulk.
Nice.
Because Jake can physically become Hulk size. But he also, I think, gets angry sometimes. He's got some temper issues. So I thought he's a grumpy guy. He'll be a good Hulk.
Yeah.
And he's not the smartest, so yeah.
That's a good one. My Hulk, I just stuck with green. So I have Rex from Toy Story. Because he looks
Okay.
all scary on the outside. He's a dinosaur, but on the inside, he's just a softie. He's just Rex. Working
Nice.
on his dinosaur roar. He's trying.
Yeah.
Trying to type on the computer, but he
Mhm.
can't.
Playing his Star Wars game.
Nice.
That's my Hulk.
All right, so I'm noticing on my list now that I messed up, and it won't become apparent until later.
Okay.
I got a couple characters mixed up here. So I do have a preliminary character written down for Hulk, and that is Grape Ape.
What?
You know Grape Ape?
No, I do not.
I don't know if he was Hanna-Barbera.
Oh, wait, I know.
He might have been in the Laugh Olympics, but he's just a huge gorilla, I guess. And he's all purple. And he's hardly vocal. I think the only thing he says is "great babe, great babe, great babe, great babe," in that kind of a voice. If I don't get copyright stricken for doing that voice so well, but he's big and strong in purple, and the Hulk, if he's anything other than green, he's got purple accents. So
Okay.
Cool.
that's my Hulk.
I don't really know him, but that sounds like it tracks. He could wear green shorts instead of purple shorts.
It'd be perfect.
Yeah.
As long as he's got some shorts on.
Next up, we have Black Widow. And my Black Widow is Vanessa Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb. Oh, is that yours?
It was an option.
Nah. I figured she's got the outfit already. She wears a lot of black. And she's got issues. Her dad is trying to be a villain. And I don't know, I feel like she fit the sassy kind of personality that Black Widow has. It's kind of I feel like it fits.
Nice.
That's good. All right, my Black Widow. I was thinking Meg from Hercules.
Ah.
Yeah. Nothing much to it.
Similar
hair?
personality there.
I think red hair, yeah. Reddish hair. Independent woman, girl boss.
Yeah.
Girl power.
But yeah, I also was thinking the girl from Phineas and Ferb, and then also I was thinking Kim Possible, but we said her for one of the ones last episode, so.
Well, that's a good segue to my Kim Possible selection.
Nice.
I could just see Kim Possible, and then I could see Ron Stoppable as Hawkeye.
Yeah.
And the kind of interactions they'd have together.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Although Ron Stoppable would never hit anything, instead of would always hit something. Like horrible aim instead of perfect aim.
Right.
But it'd be a good comedy duo. But yeah, she just gets stuff done.
She does.
Good choice. Next, we have Thor. And my pick here, at first I was like, who is the most, like, worthy character? And, you know, I was thinking there could be some, like, silly picks and stuff like that, you know. But then I, like, thought about Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And there's one thing you need to know about Zuko. He wants honor. He needs to get his honor back to get back to the Fire Nation. So I was like, okay. And he's got one of the best, like, villain arcs and, like, redemption arcs in anything. Like, not even just cartoons. Like, this is a children's show, and he's got a crazy, crazy story. And he also, spoiler alert, but in the last season-ish, he actually bends lightning. So, it works. It fits a lot better than I thought it would.
Does he almost get killed by his sister?
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, his sister is crazy, so it tracks. Zuko is Thor, confirmed.
Alright, my Thor was actually Johnny Bravo.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know how much you guys knew Johnny Bravo.
Not much. I just know he's a buff blonde guy with the ladies. So
yeah, and it's kind of dumb. That works.
But
I don't guess dumb. I guess oblivious would be a better word.
Preoccupied with the ladies.
Preoccupied.
But I was also thinking like Mr. Incredible, because in the Incredibles he retires from being a superhero just like Thor did. and they both got fat. I don't know if Mr. Incredible got fat, but he got big. Well, he was already big, but
he's got the gut.
yeah, he got the dad bod. And Thor actually becomes a family man at the end of Love and Thunder, so
Yeah.
they got some similarities.
All right, so this is where I had a mini stroke, I think,
Oh my God.
according to my notes, because there's stuff written down that's not in the right place, and it doesn't make sense. But it's starting to come back to me because right next to Thor, all I have written is Twilight Sparkle.
What?
But then up on Hulk, next to Grape Ape is Mr. Incredible. So I think I did a Google search for strongest cartoon character, and Twilight Sparkle came up. So I wrote that down, but then I kept looking for strong cartoon characters, and I guess halfway through searching, I thought I was looking for the strongest one to be Hulk, not to be Thor.
Oh.
So I put Mr. Incredible up there at Hulk. So Mr. Incredible, much more of a Thor. Twilight Sparkle, I'm not sure
I see it.
why they're considered so powerful, but
I can see it.
as we're at this little crossroads here of diversion, let me just spit this out real quick. We're going to take a short little tangent. If we had let AI do this exercise for us, according to the internet, this would be the superhero team to beat. This small list is the most powerful cartoon characters in the universe.
You asked AI who the most powerful cartoon characters are?
I'm just guessing that since AI derives itself off of already existing information, and this is the information that was all over the darn place. Here's your superhero team: SpongeBob, Bugs Bunny, and Alien X from Ben 10.
What makes SpongeBob so powerful?
I think he's indestructible, but he came up on almost every list of OP cartoon characters. Bugs Bunny did because of his ability to bend dimensions in time and space. And
what?
And then, you didn't know those skills?
No.
And then Alien X, I'm not familiar with that, but I guess
Same.
Ben 10 has the ability to create different powers with that watch. And one of them is Alien X, which is, I guess, the OP of all OPs. Aang would be a fourth member of this masterful team.
What about like Goku?
Aang versus Goku. I'm not going to get into it, but internet says Aang.
Goku versus Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah, who would win? Goku versus Twilight Sparkle.
So sorry for that little diversion, but I just had to. None of these were selected for the Avengers, but if we were creating a new team, this is the team that has been elected by the interwebs.
Wow.
All right, that brings us to Ant-Man.
Yep, Ant-Man. I don't know why I had trouble with this one. So I picked Scott Pilgrim. He's technically a cartoon character now. I don't know why I picked Scott Pilgrim, because I literally just couldn't think of anything. And he doesn't really, I guess he fits more of the Scott Lang than the like Hank Pym personality type, because he's kind of useless. So yeah, Scott Pilgrim.
Cool.
Nice. I went a little literal. I wanted to. Flick from Bug's Life.
I wanted to, but I didn't want to do movies.
Oh. Yeah. Flick from Bug's Life. Because he's an ant.
How many of your characters are Pixar?
Oh.
Have you named something that isn't a Disney character yet?
Yeah, I did.
Johnny
Neutron
Bravo. Oh, true. Okay.
This podcast is
No,
sponsored by Disney.
we wish.
But yeah,
No judgment. They're good.
I had a hard time with Ant-Man too.
I had no problem.
Oh,
Okay. Well, then tell us the definitive pick.
That's because
Twilight Sparkle.
I went way literal. And this may be before your time. I know it's before your time. But another Hanna-Barbera character.
The mouse.
Mighty Mouse? No.
The Atom Mouse.
Adam Ant.
Adam Ant. That's it.
So Adam Ant
close.
was an ant. He had some kind of like a space helmet on or something. And he was quite strong. So, I mean, it was just a little too easy. That was a lazy approach, but I'm sticking to it.
Who's Mighty Mouse?
Who's Mighty Mouse?
Is that a Rugrat? Not Rugrats. Is that a... Do I have to Google search? That's Mighty Mouse. That's right. No, it's not a Rugrat.
Here I come to save the day.
Anyways.
That was his theme song.
Prepare yourself for my wasp. Peppa Pig.
Peppa.
I don't know. I was having difficulty with her too. Like, I didn't want to just pick one of the Winx characters, and I don't know. So a flying pig sounds funny. So Peppa Pig.
Nice.
I'm Peppa Pig. and every single cartoon, like I would like Google like best cartoon characters of all time, and she was on like every single one of those lists. So we need to represent the character who's giving American children British accents.
Okay, no argument with that.
Well, for my wasp, I did what you didn't. I picked Bloom from Winx Club.
I couldn't pick just one.
Because she can fly. But I picked a backup. Barry from the Bee Movie.
Barry B. Benson.
That's all.
Either one of you thought of Tinkerbell?
Oh.
I wasn't doing movies.
Oh. Well, Tinkerbell had her own TV show.
Yeah, when?
But I had Tinkerbell written down, but then I also looked up which of the Winx clubs would be my pick. And it was Techna.
Oh, that's perfect, actually.
Techna.
Now, I did have to Google to see if any of the Winx clubs had names. I was happy that they did.
Why wouldn't they have names?
I don't know.
It's like only one of the most popular girl cartoons of all time.
Yeah, Techna's better.
Yeah, get wrecked, Danny.
My bad.
Though Techna has nothing on Peppa Pig.
She's got wings.
Well, Peppa Pig's a pig.
She comes pre-installed with wings.
And doesn't know how to whistle. Does Techna know how to whistle? That would destroy Peppa Pig if Techna could whistle.
I'm not sure the significance, but we'll figure that out. So last but not least.
Yep. Nick Fury.
I bet we all have the same one.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
Because I picked Hank Hill.
Hank Hill?
Who?
Yeah.
With his propane and propane accessories?
Oh.
Damn it, Bobby.
I thought he would be funny leading the Avengers. Just put a little eye patch on him. He'll do great.
Well, I have two again. Well, it's kind of three.
What?
Okay, so the first one is a combined one. So do you guys know Johnny Test?
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard the name.
Mr. Black and Mr. White, the agents from Johnny Test.
Oh, true. They are probably heavily inspired by Nick Fury.
I think they work perfect. And then my second one, I don't know what really brought me to it, but Chef from Total Drama.
Oh. Yeah. That tracks.
So.
Well, then you're right. None of us had the same answer.
Okay, good.
Only
Who
one
is
of us.
yours?
Only one of us has the correct answer,
Hmm.
and that is none other than the head of the OWCA, organization without a cool acronym.
Oh, Mr. Monogram.
Major Monogram. Don't demote
Major
him.
Monogram.
Major Monogram from Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good
He
one.
doesn't have an eye patch though, does he?
No.
Give him an eye patch. He can come down, command the troops, dole out some orders, assign some missions. I think he'd do just fine.
He would pick animals as the entire Avengers.
That would work. We've already got ants and wasps and widows.
True.
Got all the insects. And a grape ape.
Then what would Carl be? Carl would be...
Who's Carl?
What's his name?
Agent
P?
Phil.
Who's Carl?
The redhead.
Oh. Phil.
Is he like his lackey, his second man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you'd put a villain on the list too.
Oh, we can throw a villain out
on the
real
spot.
quick. Ultron. My Ultron pick is Pinocchio.
What?
Easy.
Oh. And Tony Stark
no
would
strings.
be what's his face?
Geppetto.
Yeah.
We can do a whole episode on villains.
All right, we'll come back with some villains. Just as long as they're only Marvel.
Yeah, and they've all got to be My Little Ponies.
I only know one.
She's the most powerful one.
The most powerful one. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was good. I like these episodes.
Next time I'll have to like challenge myself. Only pick anime characters or something. I really wanted to throw Pikachu in as one of these, but he didn't fit as anything.
Thor.
He's lightning type.
But is he thunder type?
I mean, Thunderstrike is a move, I think.
Cool. I think that's going to wrap up this episode. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
If any of the listeners out there have ideas for this type of list, let us know. Send us an email, podcast@familygeekery.com. And also let us know who your Avengers would be.
Yeah.
That's an order.
Tell us the correct answer.
No.
And
That's right.
tell us why Tommy Pickles is the correct Iron Man.
How is he with the ladies, though?
He's not old enough.
He'll grow into that role.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for this one. Be sure to check out our socials. Check out the YouTube channel. See what's going on there. Reach out to us. Let us know your favorite cartoon characters and who they'd be slotted in as a hero type.
Yeah.
But we thank you as always for listening. And until next time, peace
Peace
out.
Peace out
And
geek
geek
out.
Thank you for listening to the Family Geekery podcast. For more information, visit www.familygeekery.com. Don't forget to subscribe at your favorite podcast provider. And until next time, peace out and geek out.